Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outer Worlds with me, your host, Parallax. In the last video, we complained that a ship that should be enforcing a blockade ought not have one large main gun. It probably should have like a quad up there because ships that are going to run a blockade are going to be nimble and quick, and one large main gun doesn't make sense to engage nimble, quick ships. But if you look, there is a cowling. And the last time I was like, oh, there's not a cowling there. That looks cheap. But there is a cowling. I wonder, though, if that's good for space. I guess the whole cupola turret section, I guess it's not pressurized. I guess it's open to the images of space, but whatever. Remember that this thing, miraculously, for no reason whatsoever, just fell out of the sky. We don't know if it was attacked or if it was boarded. But this thing right here, there's two factions that are now in open warfare on this planet. The Iconoclast and MSI. And they both want the weapons cache and technology from this impact. Yep. Cool looking ship though. I hate to say it though, but if
I'll
this
keep an eye on things out here. Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
well, you girls are gonna have to deal with a Raptidon spitter, so but yeah, if this thing came in from orbit, I don't think there'd be a lot left. Uh, the friction entering the atmosphere would have burned up. If these panels, glass panels, were blown out before, then all this stuff would have been scorched and burned up. But whatever. These Marines here, these commandos, like I don't think they'd be in as good a shape either. I think they'd be pretty much jelly. Oh yeah, let's figure out what happened. I like how this right here doesn't make sense for there to be a computer just in the middle of the bridge area like that. This could have been tucked off to the side. It could have been one of the. It would have been more immersive if it was a control panel. This right here is just a model they had from all the other. You know, like, oh, this is our stereotypical computer bank model that we put in all the habitats. Let's just put it on the middle of a warship, and then put it right here in the middle of the floor. Like that's not. It should have been tucked away off into a side compartment, and it should be in. It should have been one of these things where you got to sit down and like access it as if you were a bridge crew. Like that would make more sense, more immersive. Then Matsuo, Captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours will not present. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Eject his command key, locate targeting module, run a diagnostics, view the logs, start a Mayday message playback. We're not going to do that. I do want to look at the log. Unable to access central log storage. Only the most recent entries in Captain Matsuo's logs are available. November the 12th, December, and then the 3rd. CE is saying something about a spare regulator bypass, something. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Interesting. So it sounds like they were experiencing technical or mechanical issues and they were trying to make for groundbreaker. How in this long-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot them down. I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? I wonder if they're talking to us that we landed here and they couldn't engage us because either they were off trying to get parts or whatever. I guess we can run a diagnostic. Have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Wow, the crew had to pay for repairs. Targeting module is located in the primary routing. Access requires captain with command key. Yep, so let's go ahead and just eject that. Cool. Lovely. And let's exit without playing a Mayday, because that would be counterproductive to what we're trying to accomplish here. Mm. Trying to stay hydrated today. I guess we used his captain's key there. Everyone should be dead. I'd be amazed if there was anyone still left alive here. There's some feet. Nope. Oh, there's another body. I don't want to play Star Citizen when I see people laying there like that. I'm sure that's something that would, you know, you can do those investigative sites where you land and you walk through the wreckage. The only bad thing with Star Citizen is that there's nothing to do. Oh, here we go. That was barely an inconvenience. What is this here? There's his command key. Open that up. And there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that was not difficult at all. Oh, we're definitely going to give it to Graham. Absolutely. In fact, I think we can fast travel there. Can we fast travel there? There's Graham at over here. Yeah, there's hostiles nearby. I thought there would be a, those spitters that were over here a second ago. I don't know where they went. Oh, she's found him. Thank you. There's more. But she's got it now. There's one more in front of me, it says. Look at the top of the screen up there. It shows you where bad guys are at. I guess a straight shot hit that thing. We can just melt these things now, even though that's a mega or whatever it is. Like, we just melt them. It's almost a little little ridiculous just how easy it is to light those things up now with this light LMG. I need to work on the heavy machine gun that we have. And I need to really be using this thing because I have 2,000 rounds on this. Ugh. I gotta start eating through that build-up.
Captain.
Oh, yeah.
We should chat.
So...
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Yeah. So here's the problem. Graham, and I think Zora too, I think they work together on this planet in one of the corporation's offices or one of the corporate, I think the printing press, I don't know. Maybe not the printing press, maybe at one of the labs or at Rizzo's making the sweet candies or something. I think when the corporations pulled out, they were jobless and they didn't get to leave because the corporations only sent like one shuttle for like the VIPs and no one else. So Graham did something where he gave away the gate key and Marauders got in like unopposed and they killed a bunch of people. And we figured that out, that Graham did something like super bad. So that's why she was saying that he's quote, quote, guilt-ridden. But Graham isn't a good organizer. I mean, he can inspire people, but he's not a good organizer. So what we're going to do is we're going to depose Graham, right? We're going to get rid of him. We're going to put Zora in charge. Yeah.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna let her do the talking. Oh, none of his bodyguards are here.
Captain,
that's great.
You must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
See, that's the neat thing about, like, being in a society that is championing, like, change and like questioning authority, is that I pretty much get to set my own sail. I never ever said that you were my Captain General. So don't call me mutinous and don't call me a bad guy, because I never said that you were the leader there, buddy. Anyway, here we go.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
That's true.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham.
Listen, Graham.
I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Yep. Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will cleanse them. You ran. You needed to clear a clear conscience, so you ran. You didn't seek enlightenment. You just felt guilty.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
And that's good.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Don't want to do this, buddy. This isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
No one's not asking you to
So
abandon.
be it.
Okay, she is.
Coming!
Asshole.
Oh. Okay, yes. There we go. Give the modules. Perfect. I need to make sure he doesn't have a weapon on him. Okay, he's clear. He's safe. He's safe. Oh, the reputation increased with the iconic.
Here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time it's especially wrong.
Yeah.
You got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. Yes. Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjay could join forces. Ooh.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Inspiration 55. How many of your believers are going to die for this? Persuade 55. Sanjay has a corporate resource you could use to spread the message. Perception. Your people have suffered long enough. You could stop that. Let's do the let's do that. Let's do spread the message. Let's persuade.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Lovely. I know it's a long shot, but I'll try. I'll see what I can do. I don't know why they give you two... I don't know why they give you two things like that. I don't know why they give you... Like, I know it's a long shot, but I'll try, and then I'll see what I can do. Like, those are kind of the same thing in my brain. Convince MSI and the Iconoclast to negotiate. Cool. Let's go talk to Sanjay. Nope, that's stealing. Can't steal. Stealing is wrong. Let's go out to Region. Let's go over Cha. Into Stellar Bay. I wonder if they had two of the mission markers outside. Oh, I got in. For a second, I was like, oh, they have two of the mission markers right there at the front, like they were, like the Stellar Bay was on lockdown. All right. Man, I hope I don't kill people. Let me go ahead and save it.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
That's what you think.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclast? Why do you need the targeting module? Give it to him. It's all yours.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I've read your reviews. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Okay. You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your booty. Yeah.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora leads them now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first.
I have it. Yeah.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
I think she actually had a really
Seems like
good
she,
review.
She's actually very qualified. All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Cool. I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first started this storyline, I was like, man, I even complained to you. I was like, man, it's the same. Did I go out the back door? I did. I was like, man, it's the same old, same old. The crazy religious leader, the pretentious, businessman trying to like, get back into the good graces of the higher ups. But I really do like the direction that this is taking. Really? This is neutral ground? It's so close to your people and very far away from her people, but whatever. But I love the idea that there's a way to negotiate and talk and get these two sides to work together. And it's hilarious that Amber Heights and, is it Fallbrook? Yeah, Fallbrook and Stellar Bay are like working all this out, and then Amber Heights is just over there twiddling its thumbs. I forget what Fallbrook does. It would be really cool if you get all three of these.
You
Um,
reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
If all three of those factions could have worked together, like he's the detail-oriented man that has a pre-established, industry. He is the militant arm of it and the leader, and then the Fallbrook people are like the smugglers and the transport, the merchant class, kinda. So like workers, merchants, soldiers. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like that. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here in case I screw this negotiation up. Let's get over here and look at that. One Iconoclast and one MSI soldier. Lovely. Oh, and they each have their own little sides.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Love it.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit, Sander. You have to scale it back. I don't have time for nonsense from either of you, so let's get this done.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? If you're going to draw up a budget, I'd appreciate a paycheck. Um, let's not back him into a corner by telling him that they're ready to storm the place. And we're not going to say, like, I want to, I guess number 2, I don't know.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Okay, right. Being stubborn about this isn't going to get you anywhere. I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while. Dang it, I screwed it up already. I guess I should have dived him into a corner, but I felt that was inappropriate. Maybe we just say persuade, not saying to live outside, just help in the wilderness every once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Yeah, Graham was Sanjay's friend. Something tells me Sanjay didn't know. I don't think I would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it. Let's just go like middle of the path again.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
I guess he
Amber
doesn't.
Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates. Wasn't it convenient how they all died just after blocking your proposal?
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
All right, let's say take it back. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
Peace in our time.
Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out. Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing how things go from here. Kind of wish there was a little bit more to that. I'm really looking forward to beating the game, and then hopefully they're going to have a deal telling us like what all happened. All right. Don't bite the sun. We're looking for fancy dresses. I don't even know where Byzantium is. Weapons from the Void. And then Radio Free Monarch. Speak with Phineas. Oh, we gotta get off planet, and we gotta go see the man. We haven't really visited him. He has a spaceship, but we haven't visited him. Or maybe it's not a spaceship. Maybe it's a space station. There's something. All right, we are back home.
To feel ennui.
Ennui? I don't know what that means. There's his lab. It is a lab. There we go. Let's go see the man. Hopefully Monarch's troubles are behind it.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain. And we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Thanks, Ada. You're a grand old lady, you know that? You probably would have hated it if we call her old. That's a really pretty, look at that world. Where is that? That's Terra 2. Of course, because it looks like Earth. Terra 2 is great. Is that where Edgewater is? Yeah. Can't be. So hard to imagine that Edgewater is having... Look how big the planet is. And then they're like, oh, we're going to lose food in like 2 generations because we can't grow anything in the valley. It's like move out of the valley. It's a humongous planet with insane amounts of oceans and water. Like, go find fish somewhere else. A little unbelievable. All right, let's get off this boat. We're gonna take Sam with us, or we're gonna take the girl. We'll take the girls. Sorry, Sam. But you have the con.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, that's cool. He's behind glass. He doesn't trust us. I don't blame you.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
Perfect.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Absolutely. Just tell me what to do, sir.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll
Wink,
have to
wink.
resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City.
Perfect.
Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Understood, sir. All right. Ladies, did you hear the man? We're going to go in there guns blasting. We're going to kill as many people as we can. We're going to find the sulfol dimethyl oxide, put it in the boat, and bring it back here. Oh, wow. Not only did we level up, but we're, what would you say? More than 25% of the way to the next level? Our melee is 2 because of our armor. I'm okay with that. Alright. Leadership. Oh, medical. Jeez. No. No. Revert that. Thank you. I'm looking for the this right here. Dialogue is good. I don't do defense or melee. Okay, cool. So now I have all 10 points. Oh, engineering. I can get it to almost 100. I can get it to 100 if I put points into it. Look at that. My hacking is down because of my reconstructed heavy power armor. I don't care about sneak that much. What does this do? Companions get an additional 25% from the inhaler. Oh, it has to be a true 60. Weak. There's 50. So everything's at 50. That's pretty good. Am I using a heavy weapon? I'm not. But I do like using heavy weapons. Let's see here. Deadly focus, no weapon sway for 5 seconds after each kill. Line gun critical. Yep. Coward targets armor. Negative 50 with persuade. I don't understand that. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, up there at the top. The persuade skill is used in conversations and also has a chance to inflict cower, a crippling fear when you first damage a human target. Interesting. The lie skill is used in conversations and has a chance to inflict scramble. Slows attack allies on auto mechanicals when attacking you. And then terrify. Flee a short time on nearby creatures when you kill one. Well, that's cool. I really do like how the dialogue has more to do than just when you talk to people. That's fantastic. What a very, very, very decent game. I really kind of wanted to get that right there, where I get 100% of their skill. It doesn't tell me what the... Oh. Huh. It would be nice if they tell me what skill I do get. I thought they did there for a second, but no. Each point in leadership significantly increases inspiration and determination skills up to 50. After 50, you can specialize by adding directly into it. Yeah, we need that. I mean, let's go ahead and get... Oh, I see. Let's go ahead and just get that up to 70, just so we have one thing into 70. Is there anything up here? We're doing great with our weapons right now, so let's not worry about our weapons. We're doing wonderful with those. Determination. Skills. Let's keep putting into hack. I like the idea that we can like open stuff. Or is it lockpick that we do? Hack or lockpick? Dang. I don't remember which one it is we're using. It's okay though. Do that. That's not our best level up. We were kind of all over the place over there with our points, but it's okay. Okay, another perk. The science weapon thing is not a big deal. Headshots deal down. They explode. Yeah. Carry an extra. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab that. If we're gonna start running around and picking up a bunch of stuff that's like really heavy, so we're gonna hold on to that. You guys, you don't have one of those selling things, do you? I guess you didn't. We're gonna go to Byzantium. Byzantium's gonna have 1,000 million places to sell. It's gonna be the Golden City. Is that what he called it? All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's get on the boat. It's weird though that the girls didn't speak up. I thought they would have spoken up and like talked to him, because you know, really, when he says like we're gonna resurrect everybody on that ship, whatever it was called, and we're gonna put them in charge, I'm sure they've been like, what?
Captain, your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Cool. Terra 2. Byzantium is on Terra. Of course it would be. Right? Of course. His secret
Now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Paradise found. His secret lab is in Geo.
We have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Correct. Okay.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Correct. You got something to say there, sailor?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
We're gonna kill somebody, isn't that? We're gonna murder somebody who's crossed you.
I haven't actually
I'm
talked to
in.
my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Oh, it's your parents. Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch. Of course, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything.
Didn't say you were.
I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood.
Of course.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you just want to catch up with them? Really? I never would have guessed. Actually, I can see it.
But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, Developed a taste for Spacer's Choice.
You try too hard.
Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me. Reconnect is a strong word.
Yeah, I understand.
And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Of course, I'm your captain. We'll go together.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
You're the boss. Anything else?
Negative. Let's go see this golden city. Right, yep. Bonjour! Oh, that's not bonjour. That's, by Joss. That's, no one's here to greet us? Really? Look at the heat coming off the engines. That's really cool. Okie dokie. Wow, really? Nobody here to greet us? Oh, there's the sky. Imagine if that was your window right there and ships were constantly landing in front of it. Bet that would get old. Okay, cool.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair trucks?
There's a workbench. We can work on. Oh, look at this guy. Come in my way, soldier. Nope. See if we can work on the. Oh, we have a lot of things to sell. Where's the heavy machine gun? Let's tinker with it. It's level 10. Oh, it's going to cost so much money to get that thing up to level 25 or 22. I think you can have it. I think it'll be 25. That's going to cost a lot of money. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to do this. Are all heavy machine guns level 10? I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off for just a second. And I think all machine guns are or heavy machine guns are going to be level 10. But if I can find one that's like 15, like a heavy machine gun Mark II, you know what I mean? That's like a level 15. Retirees. Okay. Interesting. Maybe they go out to a long walk. And here's the thing that sucks, is I'm sure it's absolutely a beautiful surrounding, and then, I mean, you don't get to see it. Oh, holy crap, that's the contact. Ah! I did not expect that to work, by the way. I walked right past the contact. She was here off to the side being sneaky. Hey. You're not being followed, are you? Alright, things look good. Alright, let's talk to her.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Pull your eyes inside dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Oh, that's great. I love hearing that. Oh.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
8.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Yeah, can you get me to his estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay.
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Got it, Carmen. How'd you get involved in all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. that kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign something is wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what? What do you got for me?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start.
Right. I mean, that's everywhere.
Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
Keep going.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you. I mean, that's good. You know, it develops her character a little bit. You know something about her. We're going to go to a nightclub and hang out at a nightclub. Try to steal a key card. What do you say, girls? You want to go dancing? It'd be nice if we just go murder a bunch of people. That'd be cool. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? That's called a muzzle sweep, by the way. Those are bad. Oh, hello.
Something exciting happen around here for once.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's
Our boat.
running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want
Beautiful.
a little fun? Maybe see a marauder
Be
ship
nice
get
to see
blown
some
to bits
of that wilderness.
Hey, you. Yeah.
Bratwurst. It's not the worst unless it's bratwurst. It's funny.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Really?
I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings.
She said you had to walk around it, but I'm running around it.
Watch out for hour 3.
Maybe he'll just have a headache. There's 2. Ah!
C&P Borston baked beans.
There we did. 3.
Eat and run. Borston
I need that vending machine. Let's sell all that trash. Do we have any of the meat? We sure do. 16. 16 of the meat. Everything else I guess I'm going to hold on to. Armor. 29, 41, 27, 16, 15, 59. What does the eye patch do again? Sneak attack damage plus 10. That's pretty cool. You probably really could build a really cool looking character with all this stuff here. I think stuff like this though should be a perk. Like when you level up, you should be able to click on that. So instead of it just being like, oh, you got a perk and you do 10% more damage with your sneak attack, that something physically appears on your body, like tattoos or an eye patch. Or if you do like 10% more damage, maybe your hand, it gets replaced with like a robotic hand. I think that would be a lot cooler than doing stuff like this with the armor, or have it where that stuff gets applied to, like, well, not this, obviously, but I don't know. And then all these need to go. I think any of this stuff is... There's a plasma rifle 2.0. Have we seen a 2.0 plasma rifle yet? The assassins, right? I'll hold on to that. Let me just check right quick. Plasma rifle 2.0. That's a plasma carbine. I'll hold on to the plasma rifle 2.0 then. What level does it start? See, it starts at level 21, right? So I can only have to upgrade that a handful of times. But I don't think it's going to get better than that. But that's what I'm kind of holding out hope on, is that this machine gun, I can find one that's like a level 21 machine gun, or heavy machine gun. Alright, now let's look at how much money we have. 26,000? For selling all that? Really? I felt like we had 27,000 before we sold. Interesting. Let's go find her parents. There they are. We'll do something fun right here before we call this episode. This episode's almost over. Maybe we'll stop outside her house.
Idiot's probably face down on the bar by now.
And I wonder what happened if you started shooting people here.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside they're just marble and existential.
Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to...
There's my parents' place. Smell that?
Yeah.
Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for watching today. When we come back, we're going to open this door. We're going to talk to Ellie's parents. It's going to be fantastic. Please. Not a lot of color in your outfit there. You might want to do something, maybe some white, red, orange maybe. When we come back, we'll go in there, we'll talk to Ellie's parents, and we'll continue this wonderful video game. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.